Hey everyone, we're going to do Student Notes 10.5 tonight, which is covering volume of pyramids and cones. We've already done volume of prisms and cylinders, so pyramids and cones is very similar. The volume of a pyramid or cone is 1/3 of the product of the area of the base and the height. Okay, so all this really means is that the formula for a cone or a pyramid is 1/3 big B times H. And this is the formula that's on your formula chart. Again, with cones, the base is a circle, and the area of a circle is pi r squared. So the volume of a cone would be 1/3 area of the base, which in this case would be pi r squared times your height. Okay? With a pyramid, the area of the base is either, sometimes it can be a triangle, sometimes it can be a square, or sometimes it can be a rectangle. In this case here, it is a rectangle, so the area of the rectangle is length times width. So to find the volume of a rectangular pyramid, it would be 1/3 times length times width times your height. Okay, remember that B represents area of the base. I'm pretty sure we've pounded this into your head at this point. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at example 1. This is a cone. Find the volume of the right cone. Express your answer in terms of pi. Okay, well, our formula for volume of a cone is 1/3 big B times H. Okay, so let's go ahead and find our big B, which is our area of the base. Our base is a circle. So to find area of a circle, we have pi r squared. So pi times radius squared. Our radius is 4 feet. 4 squared, or 4 times 4 is 16 pi. 16 pi is the area of our base. Okay, so we have volume is equal to 1/3 times 16 pi times our height of the cone would be 12. So we're answering in terms of pi, so we want to put 1/3 times 16 times 12 into our calculator. So 1/3 is just simply 1 divided by 3 times 16 and then times 12. And it gives us 64. You can also use 1/3 as dividing by 3. So I could have done 16 times 12 and got 192, and then divided by 3, which is the same thing as multiplying by 1/3, and I get the same answer, 64. So my volume is 64, and don't forget your pi. 64 pi feet cubed, because we're volume. Okay, let's look at number 2. Again, this is a cone, but this is an oblique cone because it's leaning to the right. You still use the same formula even though it's an oblique cone. 1/3 big B times H is the volume formula for a cone. So let's go ahead and find the area of our base, which in this case again is a circle. So we have pi r squared. Okay, our radius of the circle is not 14. 14 is our diameter, so our radius is 7. So pi times 7 squared. Well, 7 squared is 49. So the area of our base is 49 pi. So our volume is 1/3 times area of our base, which is 49 pi, times the height of our cone, not the slant height, the actual height, which is 51. So again, you can put 1/3 times 49 times 51 into your calculator. 1/3, or 1 divided by 3, times 49 times 51. And we get 833. Or you could have done 49 times 51 and then divided by 3. You got 833. So our volume is 833 pi. But I do notice that it says to round your answer to the nearest hundredth. So this is where you are going to put your pi into the calculator so that we can round. So we need to know what is 833 pi. And we get 2,616.9466. And it said round to the nearest hundredth, which is 2 decimal places. So 94, and then there's a 6 after the second decimal place. So that would round it up to 2,616.95. So 2,916.95 centimeters cubed. Okay. We're going to go ahead and skip number 3. We're saving that question for class. Okay, as we move to the back, we're going to look at example number 4. This is our first pyramid, but it is not a rectangular pyramid. It is a triangular pyramid because the base of our pyramid is a triangle. So we need to find the volume of the right triangular pyramid. The volume is the same as a cone, which is 1/3 big B times H. So our volume is equal 1/3 times area of the base. Okay, so we have to find the area of the base. Well, our base is the triangle. Did a horrible job of outlining the triangle. A little bit better. Okay, and this is actually a right triangle base. And when we turn it around and look at it, it looks like this. The small side is a 7, and then there's a right angle here, and then the height is 24, the diagonal is 25. So, to find the area of a triangular base, we will use the formula base times height divided by 2. The base of the triangle is actually 7, right here. The height of the triangle is 24. The 25 is a slant height or the hypotenuse, so we're not going to use this in finding the area of our base. So 7 times 24 and then divided by 2. So let's calculate that. 7 times 24 and then divided by 2. The area of our base is 84 meters squared. Okay, so that's our big B. So our volume is 1/3 times area of the base, which we just found was 84, times the height of our pyramid, right here. There's the right angle, so the height of it is 15. There's no pi here when we're dealing with pyramids. So we're going to do 1/3 times 84 times 15 in our calculator. 1/3 times 84 times 15 in our calculator. We get 420. Or you could have done 84 times 15 and then divided by 3. And you still get 420 meters squared. Okay, example 5, we're going to, it's a square pyramid, and we're going to save this one for class as well. So I will see you guys tomorrow.